Out of here!
My baby not going to die!
Out of my sight! Out of my sight! Oh my God. God help me. Betty, child, dear child, will you wake? Will you open up your eyes? Betty.
Uncle. Susanna Walcott's here.
Oh, let her come.
Come in, Susanna.
What's the doctor say, child?
Did he tell you that he cannot discover no medicine for it in his books?
We must search on.
Aye, sir. He's been searching his books since he left you, but he didn't tell you that you might look on natural things for the cause of it.
Oh, no, there'll be no unnatural cause here. Tell him I sent for Reverend Hale and Beverly. Mr. Hale will surely confirm that. If you look at medicine, all for of unnatural causes. There'll be none.
Aye, sir. He didn't tell you. There's been nothing of it in the village, Susanna.
Go directly home. See nothing of unnatural causes.
Aye, sir. I pray for that. Uncle, the rumour of witchcraft is all about. I think you best go down into the parlour's packed with people, sir. I'll sit with her.
And what shall I say to them? That my daughter and my niece I discovered dancing like heathen in the forest?
Oh, Uncle, we did dance. I'll let you tell them I confessed it, and I'll be whipped if I must be. But they're speaking of witchcraft. Then he's not witched.
How can I know before the congregation, Abigail, when I know you've not open with me? What did you do with her in the forest?
We did dance, Uncle. And when you leaped out of the bush so suddenly, Betty was frightened, and she fainted. And there's the whole of it.
Sit you down.
Oh, I would never do anything to her, Betty. I love her dearly.
Now look you, child. Your punishment will come this time. But if you have traffic with spirits in the forest, I must know it now. Surely my enemies will, and they will run with it.
We never conjured spirits.
Why did you not move us since midnight? This child is desperate. It must come out. My enemies will breathe out. Let me know what you've done there. Abigail, do you understand that I have many enemies?
How do you, Uncle?
There's a faction here that has sworn to drive in my pulpit. Do you understand that?
I think so, sir.
Now then, in the midst of such disruption, my own household has discovered to be the very centre of some obscene practice. Abomination of
Uncle!
You call this sport? Abigail, if you know something that can help the doctor, for God's sake, give it to me. I saw Tituba waving her arms over the fire when I came on you. Why was she doing that? And I heard a screeching and gibberish coming from her mouth. She was swaying like a dumb beast over that fire.
Well, she always sings all the Veda songs and we dance.
I cannot bleat what I saw, Abigail, for my enemies will not bleat it. I saw a dress lying on the grass. Aye, a dress. And I thought I saw someone naked running through the trees.
No one was naked, Uncle. You mistake yourself.
I saw it. Now tell me true, Abigail. And I pray you feel the weight of truth upon you. For now my ministry is at stake. My ministry, and perhaps your cousin's life. Whatever abomination you have done, give me all of it now. For I dare not be taken unaware when I go before them down there.
There is nothing more, I swear, Uncle.
Abigail, I have fought for 3 long years here to bend these stiff-necked people to me. And now, just now, when some good respect is rising of me in the village, you compromise my very character. I've given you a home, child. I put clothes upon your back. Now give me upright answer. Your name in the town. It is entirely white, is it not?
Why, I'm sure it is. There'd be no blush about my name.
Abigail, is there any other cause than you have told me for you being discharged from Goody Proctor's service? I've heard it said, and I tell you as I heard it, that she so rarely comes to church this year, she will not sit so close to something soiled.
My name is good in the village. I will not have you say my name is soiled. Goody Proctor is a gossiping liar.
It is a marvel.
No, I cannot have any white Goody Platinum. Come in.
It is a marvel. It is surely a strong fell upon you.
No, Goody Platinum, it is not.
How did she fly? How high?
She never flew.
It is sure she did. Mr. Collins saw her going over to Saul's barn and come down like his bird, he says.
Now, David. Well, good morning, Mr. Putnam. It is a providence the thing is out now. It is a providence. What's out, sir? What's out? Why? Her eyes is closed. Look your head.
Why, that's strange. Why is this open?
You and Ruth are sick.
Oh, I'm not calling it sick. The devil's stuck his head here than sick. It's death, you know. It's death driving into a forked hoot.
Oh, pray not. Why, how does Ruth ail?
She must. She was awake this morning. Her eyes open, she walks, sees not, hears not, cannot eat. Her soul is taken surely.
They say you sent for Reverend Hale, didn't they?
Caution only, he has much experience in the demonic arts.
He is indeed. And found you Mr. Beverley last year. Let you remember that.
Now, Goody Andy only thought that was a witch, and I'm certain there'll be no element of witchcraft here.
No witchcraft. Now look you, Mr. Parrish.
Mr. Thomas, I pray you lead not to witchcraft. Least of all you, Thomas, would ever put such a disastrous charge upon me. You cannot lead to witchcraft. They will hold me out of Salem for such corruption in my house.
Mr. Parrish, I've taken your part in all contention here, and I will continue to do so. But I cannot, if you hold back in this, there are hurtful, vengeful spirits laying hands on these children.
But Thomas, we cannot lead to witchcraft.
And tell Mr. Parrish what you have done.
Mother in Paris. I've had 7 babies unbaptized in here. Believe me, sir, you never saw more of a baby's born. Each would wither in my arms the very night of their birth. I spoke nothing, but my heart has counted into nations. And now, this year, my Ruth, my only, I see her turning strange. A secret child she has become this year, and scribbles. Sucking mouth and pulling on her life too. So I thought to send her to your titular.
Titular? What may titular do?
Titular knows how to speak to the dead, Mr. Paris.
Goody Ann! It is a abominable sin to conjure up the dead.
Take on my soul. But who else may surely tell us what person murdered my babies?
Woman!
They were murdered, Mr. Paris. And mark this proof. Mark it. That's my Ruth went so close to their little spirits. I know it, sir. But how else now was she struck dumb except some power of darkness would stop her mouth? It is a marvellous sign, Mr. Paris.
Don't you understand it, sir? There's a murdering witch among us, bound to keep herself in the dark. Let your enemies make of it what they will, you cannot link it more.
And you were conjuring spirits last night.
Oh, no, I sir. Titular and Ruth.
Oh, Abigail, what proper payment for my charity. Now I am undone.
You are not undone, sir. Let you take hold here. Wait for no one to charge you, declare it yourself. You have discovered witchcraft.
In my house, Thomas, in my house. They will topple me for this. They will make it a...
Arms, I only thought to see how fit he was.
What are you doing here? Who's with Ruth?
Her grandma come, she's improved a little, I think. She gave a powerful sneeze before.
Oh, there's the sign of that.
I fear no more, Biddy Putnam. You're a powerful sneeze, and another like it will shake your wits together, I'm sure.
You leave me now, Thomas. I will pray a while alone.
Let your faith hold here, sir. Strike out against the devil, and the village will bless you for it. Come down. Speak to them, pray with them. They're thirsty for your word, mister. Surely you will pray with them.
I will lead them in a psalm, but let you speak nothing of witchcraft yet. I will not discuss it. The cause is yet unknown. I've had enough contention since I came. I want no more.
Mercy, you go home to Ruth, you hear?
I'm,
If she starts for the window, cry out for me at once.
How is Ruth sick? It's weirdish. I know not. She seems to look like a dead one since last night.
Betty! Now, Betty, sit up now. Stop this!
Have you tried beating her? I gave Ruth a good one last night, and it waked her for a minute. Here, let me have it.
No! You've been coming up. Now, listen. If they be questioning us, tell them we danced. I told them as much already.
Aye. And what more?
You know, it's teaching us how to use put on Dixie's.
And what more?
It's all naked. Oh, Jesus! What do we do? The village is out. I just come from the farm. The whole country's talking witchcraft. They'll be calling us witches, Abby.
She means to tell, I know it.
We've got to tell. Witches are hanging error. A hanging like they done in Boston 2 years ago. We must tell the truth, Abby. It'll only be with the dancing and the other things. Oh, will he wouldn't. I never done none of it, Abby. I only looked.
Oh, and you're a great one for looking out to Mary Warren. With fine peeping colours you have.
Betty? Oh, now, Betty. Wake up now, it's Abigail. I'll beat you, Betty. More you see me proving. I've talked to your papa and I've told him everything. So there's nothing to worry. What ails you, Betty? Your mother's dead and buried. I've told him now. I've told him everything. He knows everything. shutting you. You know what you're doing. I saw Indians smash my dear parents' heads on the pillow next to mine. And I've seen some reddish work done at night. And I can make you wish you'd never seen the sun go down. Now you, sit up and stop this.
Abby, what's got her? She's going to
I say shut it, Mary Warren.
Mr. Proctor, are we going home now?
Be you foolish, Mary Warren? Be you deaf? I forbid you to leave the house, did I not? Why should I pay you when I look for you more than my cows?
I only come to see the great doings of the
I'll show you a great ring on your ass one of these days and get you on while I wait waiting for your work.
I best be off too. I have my group to watch before Mr. Proctor.
Look how strong you are, John Proctor.
And what's this mischief here then?
Oh, she says you got a silly somehow.
The road past my house is a pilgrimage to Salem all morning. The town's lovely witchcraft.
Oh, gosh. We were dancing in the woods last night. My uncle leaved him and left you to a fright is all.
You wouldn't get home. You'd be tucked in the stocks before you're 20.
Give me a word, John. A soft word.
Oh no, I that's done with it.
You come 5 months to see a silly girl fly. I know you better.
Do you want to see what mischief your uncle's brewing now? Put it out of mind, Abby.
They wait for you every night.
I'll never take you know what to wait for me.
I have something better than hope, I think.
Put it out of mind, Abby. I won't be coming for you more.
Sorry for me, John.
You know me better.
I know how you crept my back behind your house and sweated like a stallion whenever I come near. How did I dream that? She put me out. You cannot pretend it was you. I saw your face when she put me out. You love me better than you do now.
I don't think this I
A
have
wild thing may say wild things, but not so wild, I think. I've seen you since she put me out. I've seen you nights.
I've hardly stepped off my farm this 7 months.
I have a sense of humor, John. And yours has drawn me to my window. I've seen you looking up at my window, burning in your loneliness. You told me you'd never looked at my window.
You may have looked.
And you must. You are no ordinary man, John. I know you. I know you. I cannot sleep for dreaming. I cannot dream, but I wake and walk about the house so I find you coming through some door.
Child.
How do you call me?
I may think of you softly from time to time, but I will cut off my hand if I reach for you again. Wipe it out of mind. We never touched.
I know we did.
I know we did not.
I marvel. Such a strong man, and yet such a sickly...
You speak nothing of Elizabeth.
She is blackening my name in the village. She is telling lies about me. She's a cold, snivelling woman, and you bend to her. Let her turn you like...
You do it for whipping.
I look for John Proctor. The two of my sleep and put knowledge in my heart. I never knew what Peter's saying was. I never knew the lying lessons taught by all those Christian women and their covenanted men. Now you bid me tell a lie from my house. Whatever sin it is, love me. Oh, John, pity me, pity me.
What are you, girl? Stop that right here. What's happening? What are you doing to her? Betty!
She's on the screen.
Mercy, run to the doctor. Tell me what's happened here.
That is a notorious sign of witchcraft, nurse. A prodigious sign.
My mother told me that, and they cannot bear to hear the name.
Rebecca, come to her. She certainly can understand the other last name.
There's a hard sickness which was growing.
bow-legged trying to keep up with her mischief. I think she will wait when she tires of it. A child's spirit is like a child. You can never catch it when running after it. You must stand still. And love, it will soon itself come back.
Well, that's the truth of it, Rebecca.
This is no silly season, Rebecca. My Ruth is bewildered. Rebecca, she cannot eat. Perhaps she is not hungry yet. Mr. Paris, I hope you have not decided to go in search of loose spirits. I have heard promise of that outside.
A wide opinion is running through the parish that the devil made you monks, and I would satisfy them that they are wrong.
Well, let you come out and call them wrong. Did you call Crucible wardens before you called in this minister to look for devils?
He's not coming to look for devils.
And what's he coming for?
There be children dying here, mister.
I see none dying. It's just like you won't be a bag swing around your head, Mr. Putnam. Did you call a meeting before you decided to bring in this minister?
I am sick of meetings. Cannot a man turn his head without we have a meeting?
He may turn his head, but not to hell.
Pray, John. Mr. Paris, I think you best send Reverend Hale back as soon as he can. This will set us all to arguing again in the society. We have got to have peace this year. I think we ought to rely on the doctor now and good prayer. Back at the doctor's bound. If he is so, then let us look to God for the cause of it. There's prodigious danger in the seeking of loose spirits. I fear it. I fear it. Let us rather blame ourselves.
How may we blame ourselves? I am one of 9 sons that Putnam seed of people this province. And yet I have one child left of 8, and now she shrivels.
I cannot fathom that. But I must. You think it's God's work. You should never lose a child or grandchild either. And I'm very old but one. There are wheels within wheels in this village and fires within fires.
When the Reverend Hale arrives, you will proceed to look for signs of witchcraft here.
You cannot command Mr. Paris. We vote by name in this society, not by acreage.
Since when have you been so worried by the society, Mr. Proctor? I don't think we've seen you at Sabbath meetings since snow flew.
Well, I've tried enough with that. I come 5 miles to hear him preach hellfire and damnation. Take it to heart, Mr. Paris. There are many others that stay away from church these days because you hardly ever mention God anymore.
That's a drastic challenge.
At the last meeting I ever had, you spoke so long on deeds and mortgages, I thought we were at an auction.
I want the mark of confidence is all. I'm your 3rd preacher in 7 years. I do not wish to be put out like a cat whenever some majority feels the wind. You people seem not to comprehend that a minister is the Lord's man in the village. A minister's not to be so lightly crossed and contradicted.
Aye!
There is either obedience or the church will burn, like hell is burning.
Can you not speak for 1 minute without we land in hell again? I am sick of hell.
It is not for you to say what is good for you to hear.
I may speak my heart, I think.
What? Are we Quakers? We are not Quakers here yet, Mr. Proctor, and you can tell that to your followers.
My followers?
There's a faction in this church. I'm not blind, there's a party and a faction.
What, against you?
Against him and all authority.
Well, I must find it and join it.
He does not mean that.
He's confessed it now.
Well, I mean it most solemnly, Rebecca. I like not the smell of this authority.
No, you cannot break charity with your minister. You are another Colin John. Fast be sound. Make your peace.
I have a crooked soul and love to drag on. Come, dove, help me drag my lover on.
One moment, Mr. Proctor. What number is that old dragon, if I may ask?
My number from out of my forest by the riverside.
Why, have you surely gone wild this year? What anarchy is this? That track stands in my bounds, Mr. Proctor. It is in my bounds.
In your bounds? I bought that tract off a goody nurse's husband not 5 months since.
You have no right to sell it. It clearly states in my grandfather's will that all the land between the river and
Your
the village...
grandfather had a habit of willing land away that never belonged to him, if I may say.
That's God's truth. He nearly willed away my little pasture. He knew I'd break the fingers on his hand before his name was set on it. Come on, John. Let's get your lumber over. I feel a sudden will of work coming on.
You lay one hand on an oak of mine and you'll fight for it.
Yeah, we win too, but unless, Ford and I. Come on.
I'll set my men on you, Corey. I'll snap a bit on you.
Please, someone take these.
Mr. Hale! Oh, it's good to see you again. Oh, mine are heavy.
They must be. They are weighted with authority.
Well, you do come prepared.
We shall need hard study if it comes to tracking down the old boy. You cannot be Rebecca Nurse.
I am, sir. Do you know me?
It's strange how I knew you, but I suppose you look as such a good soul should. We have all heard of your great charities in Beverley.
Do you know this gentleman? Mr. Thomas Putnam and his good wife Anne?
I had not expected such distinguished company, sir.
I'm afraid it doesn't help us this time, Mr. Hale. We look to you to come to our house and save our child.
What child ails too?
Her soul seems flown away. She sleeps and then she walks.
She can't eat.
Indeed. Do you men have afflicted children?
No, these are farmers. John Proctor.
Oh, I don't believe you with these boys.
Never spoke all witches one way or the other. Will you come?
No, John, I did not. I want to put a question to my old bastard fellow.
I hear you are a sensible man, Mr. Hunter. Well, I hope you leave some of it inside.
Will you look at my daughter? She tries to leap out the window. We discovered her on the high road this morning, waving her arms so she'd fly.
Tries to fly.
She cannot bear to hear the Lord's name. A sure sign of witchcraft afoot.
No, let me instruct you. We cannot look to superstition in this. The devil is precise. The marks of his presence are as definite as stone. And I must tell you all that I shall not proceed, unless you are prepared to believe me if I should find no clues of hell upon her.
It is agreed, sir. It is agreed. We will abide by your judgment.
What were your first warning of this strangeness?
Why, sir, I discovered her and my niece and 10 or 12 of the other girls dancing in the forest.
Commit dancing?
No, it was a secret. I know.
Mr. Paris, this slave has knowledge of conjuring, sir.
Cannot be sure of that, Goody Anne.
I know it, sir. I sent my child. She should learn from Tituba. Murdered her sisters. Goody Anne, you sent a child to conjure up the dead? Let God blame me, not you, Rebecca. Is it a natural work to lose 7 babies before they live a day?
7 babies, huh?
Aye.
What is that?
What's that, sir?
Here, it's all the invisible world, caught, defined and calculated. In these books, the devil stands stripped of all his crude disguises. Here are all your familiar spirits, your incubi, succubi, your witches of the land, of the air, and of the sea, wizards that go by night and by day. Have no fear now. We shall find him out if he has come among us, and I mean to crush him utterly if he has shown his face.
Let hurt the child, sir.
I will not tell. If she is truly in the devil's grip, we may have to rip and tear to get her free.
I think I'll go then. I am too old for this.
Why, Rebecca, we may open up the boil of all our trouble today.
Let us hope for that. I'll go to God for you, sir.
I hope you don't mean that we go to set the state here.
I wish I knew.
Mr. Hale, can we get on?
Miss Hale, I've always wanted to ask a learned man. What signifies her reading a strange books?
Looks.
Well, I cannot tell. She hides them, you see.
Who does this?
Oh, master, my wife. And in the night I wait to find her sitting in a corner, reading a book. Now, what do you make of that?
Why, that's not
Well,
necessary.
it discomforts me, you see. Now, only last night, Marvelous, I tried to say my prayers, but I could not. But then, she closes the book, and she closes it up, and suddenly, after this, I can say my prayers again.
Stoppage of prayer. That is strange.
Oh,
I'll speak further with that.
I never said she touched the never mind. It just that I'd admire to know what book she reads and why she likes them. She won't tell me.
We'll discuss it. Now, mark you, if the devil is in her, you will witness some frightful wonders in this room. Please to keep your wits about you. Stand close in case she flies. Betty, dear, please sit up. Can you hear me? I'm John Hare, a minister of Beverley. I've come to help you, dear. Do you remember my two little girls in Beverley?
How can it be the devil? Why would he choose my house as dwelling? We've all many of my sensuous people in the village.
What victory would the devil have to win a soul already bad? It is the best the devil wants, and who better than a minister?
Oh, that's deep, Mr. Paris, deep, deep. Betty? Answer Mr. Hale. Betty?
Does someone afflict you, child? Might not be a woman, mind you, or a man. Perhaps some bird invisible to others comes to you. Perhaps a pig, a mouse, or any beast at all. Is there some figure makes you fly? In nomine Domini Sabaoth sui filique te ad infernos. Abigail, what sort of dancing were you doing with her in the forest?
Why? I'm not dancing this also.
I think I ought to say so that I saw a kettle in the grass while they were dancing.
That were only soups.
What kind of soup were in this kettle, Abigail?
Why? With beans and lentils.
Mr. Paris, you did not notice, did you, any living thing in the kettle? A mouse, perhaps, spider or frog?
I do believe there was some movement in the soup.
Why, that jumped in. We never played.
What jumped in?
Why, very little frog.
Frog? Abby?
Yeah. Maybe your cousin is dying. Did you call the devil last night?
We never called him. Tituba! Tituba!
She called the devil.
I should like to speak with Tituba.
Mr. Corey, will you bring her on?
How did she call him?
I don't know.
Did you feel any strangeness when she called him? Sudden cold wind, perhaps, trembling below the ground.
I didn't see no devil. Betty!
Abigail, you cannot evade me. Did your cousin drink any of the brew in this kettle?
She never drank
Did
it.
you drink it?
No, sir.
Did Tituba ask you to drink it?
She tried, but I refused.
Why are you concealing? Have you sold yourself to Lucifer?
I never sold myself. I'm a good girl. I'm wrong. She made me do it. She made Betty do it. She makes me drink blood.
Blood?
My baby's blood?
No, chicken blood. I give she chicken blood.
Woman, have you enlisted these children for the devil?
I don't truck with no devil.
Why can she not wait? Are you silencing this child?
I love me, Betty.
You have sent your spirit out upon her, have you not? Are you gathering souls for the devil?
She sends her spirit to me in church. She makes me laugh and pray.
She had often laughed at prayer.
She comes to me every night to go and drink blood.
You beg me to conjure. She begs me make
Don't lie! She comes to me while asleep. She's always making me drink corruptions.
Why you say this, Abby?
Sometimes I wake and find myself standing in an open doorway with not a stitch on my body. I always hear her laughing in my sleep and tempting me with her favorite songs and singing them and
Oh, Mr. Reverend, I
Tituba, I
never.
want you to wake this child.
I don't have no power on this child,
You
sir.
most certainly do, and I want you to free her from it now. When did you compact with the devil?
I don't come back with no devil.
You will confess yourself, or I will take you out and whip you to your death, Tituba.
This woman must be hanged. She must be taken out and hanged.
Oh, don't hang Tituba. I tell him I don't deserve work for him.
Devil?
So you saw him. Now, Tituba, I know that when we bind ourselves to hell, it is very hard to break with it. We are going to help you tear yourself free.
I do believe someone has bewitching his children, sir.
Who?
I don't know, but the devil got him numerous witches.
See. Now, Tituba, look into my eyes. Come look into me. You would be a good Christian woman,
I
would
said,
you
good
not?
Christian
And
woman.
love these little
I
children.
couldn't start hurting them
And
too.
you love God.
I love God with all my being.
Now in God's holy name,
Bless the
and to
Lord.
his
Bless
glory.
him in his eternal glory. Bless the Lord.
Open yourself, Tituba, open yourself.
Bless him.
And let God's holy light shine upon you. When the devil comes to you, does he come with another person? There's another person in the village. Someone you know.
Who came with him?
Sarah Good? Have you seen Sarah Good with him? Or Osborne?
Was it man or woman came with him?
It was woman.
What woman? A woman, you said. What woman?
It was black dog.
You could see him. Why did you not see
Oh,
her?
he was always carrying on and always running around and talking.
You mean out of Salem? Salem witches?
You saw,
Who
sir.
came to you with the devil? 2, 3, 4, how many?
There was four. There was four.
Who? Their names? Their names?
Oh, how many times did you kill him, Mr. Paris?
Kill me?
Say, Mr. Paris must be killed. Mr. Paris no good man. Mr. Paris is a mean man. He runs at my bed and catch your throat. But I say no. I don't hate that man. I know what killed that man. Then you back on me, did you? And I give you free dress to wear. I set you free. And I don't put you high in the sky. And you go fly back to Barbados. But I say you lied him or you lied. Come to Stamina. Look, I know what you belong me. And I look.
Sarah Good.
I knew it. I knew it. Osborne would midwife to me 3 times. I begged you to tell us that I begged you not to call for her because I found her. My baby is always trapped in her hands.
Take courage. You must give us all their names. How can you bear to see this child suffering? Look at her, Tituba. Look at her God-given innocence. She is so tender. We must protect her. The devil is out on preying on her like a beast on the flesh of the pure lamb. God will bless his new house.
I want to open myself. I want the light of God. I want the sweet love of Jesus. I danced for the devil. I saw him. I wrote in his book. I go back to Jesus. I kiss his hand. I saw Sarah Good with the devil. I saw Willie Osborne with the devil. I saw Bridget Bishop with the devil. I saw George Bacon with the devil. I saw Goody Howe with the devil.
She speaks. She speaks.
Glory to God, it is broken. They are
I
free.
saw Walter Bellows with the devil. I saw Goody Sybil with the devil.
The Marshal! I'll fetch the Marshal!
I saw Alice Barrow with the devil.
Let
I
the
saw
Marshal
Billy
be
Hawkins
honest.
with the devil. I saw Goody Mimmer with the devil. I saw Billy Booth with the devil.
What keeps you so late? It's almost dark. She walked into the house this afternoon. I found her sitting in the corner, like she'd come to do it.
Good sign, that, isn't it?
Oh my God. It hurt my heart to see her poor.
Well, see then.
I took great care. She's tender.
Aye. It was the green bill too. It's as warm as blood in the club.
That's well.
If the grog is good, I'll buy George Jacobs and that.
Aye. It would.
I mean to meet you, mister.
I know it, Tom.
Cider? This one's the point. We've got to drop his feet in it, foot by foot. You wouldn't bring some flowers into this house.
Oh, I forgot. I will tomorrow.
Sweet really, yeah. On Sunday, you call it minute and we'll walk the farm again. I've never seen such a lot of flowers on the earth. Lilacs have a purple smell. Lilacs smell a night for, I think. Massachusetts is a beauty in spring.
It is.
You're upstairs again, are you?
You come so late. I thought we'd gone to stay this afternoon.
Why, I have no business to stay in.
You did speak of going earlier this week.
All better of it since.
Mary Warren's here today.
Why did you let her? You weren't even forbid her go to Salem anymore.
I couldn't stop her.
It is a fault, Elizabeth, a fault. You are mistress of this house, not Mary Warren.
She frightened all my strength away.
Make that mouse
It is a mouse no more. I forbid her go. And she raises up her chin like the daughter of a prince and says to me, I must go to stay with Goody Proctor. I am an official of the court.
What court?
It is a proper court they have now. They have sent 4 judges out of Boston, she says, waiting magistrates of the general court. And at the head sits the deputy governor of the province.
He's mad.
Would to God she were. There'll be 14 people in the jail now, she says. And they'll be tried. And the court have power to hang them too, she says. The deputy governor promises hanging if they'll not confess, John. The town's gone wild, I think. She'd speak of Abigail. For a few words sent. To hear her. Abigail brings the other girls into the court. And where she walks, the crowd will part like the sea for Israel. And folks are brought before them. And if the girls scream and howl and fall to the floor, the person's clapped in the jail for bewitching them.
It's a black mischief.
I think you must go to save them, John. I think so. You must tell them it is a fraud.
Oh, it is. It surely.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever. He knows you well. And tell him what you said to you last week around this. She said it had naught to do with witchcraft. Did she not?
Oh, she did. She did.
God forbid you get that from a court, John. I think we must be told.
They must. It's a wonder they do believe her.
I would go the same now. John, will you go tonight?
I'll think on it.
You cannot keep it, John.
I know I cannot keep it. I say I will think on it.
Good. Then let me think on it.
I'm only wondering how I made proof what she told me. The girl's asleep now, it's not easy to prove she's flawed, and the town's gone so silly. She told it to me in a room alone, and I have no proof of it.
You were alone with her.
For a moment, alone,
Why? Then it was not as you told me.
For a moment, I sleep. The others coming soon after.
Do as you wish then.
Woman, I'll not have your suspicion anymore.
I have
I'll not have it.
Then let you not earn it.
You dealt me yet.
John, if it were not Abigail that you was going to hurt, would you falter now? I think not.
Look,
I see what I see, John.
you will not judge me more, Elizabeth. I've reason to think before I can charge fraud on Abigail, and I will think on it. Then you look to your own improvement before you judge your husband any more. I have forgot Abigail.
And I.
You forget nothing and forgive nothing. Learn charity, woman. I have tiptoed about this house. It's 7 months since she has gone. I've not moved from there to there without I think to put in the funeral. And still an everlasting funeral marches round your heart. I speak when I doubt it. Every moment judgment I have, as if I'd come into a court every time I come in this house.
John, you are not open with me. You saw her with a crowd, you said.
I'll plead my honesty no more, Elizabeth.
John, I
No more! I should have roared you down the moment you first told me your suspicion. But I wilted. Like a Christian, I confessed. Confessed! Some dream I had to mistaken you forgot that day. If you're not, and let you remember it. And let you look for the goodness in me sometimes. Judge me not.
I do not judge you. The magistrates, it's in your heart that judges you. I never thought you had a good man at all. Only somewhat bewildered.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze beer. Haven't you got a say when I forbid it? Do you mock me? Will you dare leave this house again?
I'm sick. Pray help me. My insides are all shuddered. I'm in the proceedings all day, sir.
And what are these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep this house, which you are paid £9 a year to do, and my wife not only well?
I will keep you, David. I sit all over in a chair.
Why? Thank you. It is a fair pocket.
It's all about each other now.
Do you must?
I'll get up early in the morning and clean the house.
I'll see.
Is it true that before 14 women arrested?
No, I know. She's weeping. What ails you, child? You husband. Hang.
Hang you say? The deputy governor will permit it.
Sir, he must. Not so good. Sarah confessed, you see.
Confess to what?
That she made a compact with Lucifer and wrote her name in his black book with her blood and bound herself to torment Christians till God threw him down and we must all worship hell forevermore.
Surely you know my generosity is. Did you tell them that?
Mr. Proctor, in open court, he nearly choked us all to death. Did you send them spirit out?
Oh, Mary.
You have to kill me many times, Mr. Proctor.
Why? I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew anything before. When she comes to me, I say to myself, I must not choose this woman, for she's sleeping ditches and so very uncontrolled. But then she sit there denying. But after the misty corners climbing on my back, Paris at all. I always say my commandments. I hope they may say my commandments, said she.
And that's an upright answer.
Aye, but then Judge Edmond said, recite first your commandments. And of all the tales, she could not say a single one. She never knew no commandments, and they added a flat lie.
So condemn them.
Well, they must have condemned themselves.
But the proof, the proof.
It's what is the proof? It's not proof. What is what the judge said?
You will not go to slay them anymore, everyone.
I must tell you, sir, I'll be gone every day now. And it makes you do not see what weighty work I do.
What work you do? It's strange work for a Christian girl to hang on women.
But they'll not always make confess. Sarah Good will only stay in jail sometime.
Are they mad? The woman's near to 60.
Dr. Griggs examiner, and she's pretty green. I haven't taken a pill all these years. No husband either. But she's safe, thank God. They'll not hurt the innocent child. We don't. I must think, sir. It's got
Do not make unto thee any graven image.
You have said that twice, sir.
Aye.
I don't have it all.
Aye. So you see, sir, between the two of us, we know no more. It is a small fault, I think.
The oddity, sir, is a fortress. No crack in a fortress may be accounted small.
There be no love for Satan in this house, mister.
Afraid dear. Well, then, bid you good night.
Mr. Head, I do think you are suspecting me somewhat. Are you not?
Pretty Proctor, I do not judge you. My duty is to add what I may to the godly wisdom of the court. I pray you both good health and good fortune. Good night, sir.
I think you must tell John.
What's that?
Will you tell him?
I have no witness. Cannot prove it except my word be taken. I know that the children's sickness has naught to do with witchcraft.
Not to do with...
Mr. Paris discovered them sporting in the woods. They were stolen to his thing.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail.
Aye.
Abigail Williams told you it had naught to do with witchcraft.
She told me the day you came.
Why did you keep this?
I never knew until tonight that the world had gone daft with such nonsense.
Nonsense. Mister, I have myself examined Tituba, Good, and numerous others have confessed to dealing with the devil. I have confessed it.
But why not? If they must stand for denying it. There are them that would swear to anything before they're that. You never thought that.
I have indeed. And you, mister, would you testify to this in court?
I am not reckoned to be going to court, but if I must, I will.
Do you falter here?
I thought of nothing, sir. But I may wonder that my story be credited in such a court. I may wonder if such a steady-minded minister as you was suspicion of a woman that never lied and cannot, and the world knows she cannot. I may falter somewhat, mister. I am no fool.
Proctor, let you open with me, for I have a rumour that troubles me. It's said you hold no belief that there may be witches in the world. Is that true, sir?
I don't know what I said. I may have said that. I have wondered whether there be witches in the world, but I cannot believe they come among us now.
Then you do not
I
believe.
have no knowledge of it. The Bible speaks of witches, and I will not do it.
And you, woman?
I cannot believe.
You cannot.
But worry.
I cannot think the devil may own a woman's soul, Mr. Hale, when he keeps an upright way, as I have. I am a good woman. I know it. And if you think I may do only good things in the world and yet be secretly bound to Satan, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
But you do believe there are
If
witches.
you think that I am one, I say there are none.
Surely do not fly against the gospel.
She believed in the gospel, sir. Every word.
Mr. Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
She did not doubt the gospel, sir. You cannot believe it. She's a Christian now, It's a Christian house.
God keep you both. Let the third child be quickly baptized, and go you without fail each Sunday into Sabbath prayer. Keep a solemn, quiet way among you. And if you do,
Giles, what's the matter?
They took my life. And it's Rebecca.
Rebecca's in jail.
She couldn't take her back with him. And now from the jail and not even had seen him.
Surely gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Reverend Hale, can you not speak to your mum? Story will sleep this week.
calm yourself, Mr. Nurse.
My wife is a very brick and mortar of the church. Mother, there can't be a woman called son. Yet to God the Martha.
How is Rebecca charged, Mr. Nurse?
Murder, she's charged. The marvellous and supernatural murder of good puppies' babies. What are you to do, Mr. Hale?
Believe me, Mr. Nurse, if Rebecca Nurse be tainted, there is nothing to stop the whole green world from burning. Let you rest upon the justice of the court. The court will send her home, I know it.
Cannot mean she'll be tried in court.
Nurse, our hearts flinch. There is a misty plot afoot so subtle that we should be criminal to cling to old respects and ancient friendships. I have seen too many frightful proofs in court. The devil is alive in Salem, and we dare not fail to follow wherever the accusing finger points.
I made such a woman load of babies.
Man, remember that an hour before the devil fell, God thought him useful in heaven.
I never said my wife was a witch, Miss Hale. I only said she was reading books.
Mr. Corey, exactly what complaint do we against your wife?
But I didn't know who will come in charge of her. You see, he bought the pig off her all 5 years ago, but died soon after. But he comes dancing for his money back. And my Martha, she says to him, "Walk up. If you ain't got a wit to feed a pig properly, you'll not live till home maybe." So he goes to court and charges her. From that day to this, he can't keep a pig for more than 4 weeks, or she'd bewitched him with her books.
Good evening to you, Father. Why, Mr. Cheever. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Miss Hale.
I hope you come not on business of the court.
I do. As a clerk of the court,
It's how easy. An honest tailor that might be gone with him was burning ill. You'll burn, you know it.
you know yourself to do as I am told. You should know that, Giles. Because you'd not be sending me to hell. I'm not a samurai, I tell you, I'm not a samurai. Now believe me. I have a woman for your wife.
You said you were not charged.
Nothing of it. When was she charged?
I'm given 16 more tonight, sir, and she is one.
Who charged her?
Abigail Leeds.
On what proof? What proof? Mr. Proctor, I have little time and the court bid me search your house. But I like not to search the house. So would you please hand me any puppets that your wife may keep here?
Puppets.
I have had no puppets. That was a word girl.
I spy a puppet, good Proctor.
Oh. Why, this is Mary's.
Would you please give it to me?
Has the court discovered the text of the puppets now?
Do you keep any others in the house?
No, nor this one until tonight.
What's signifies a puppet? They say a puppet may signify that she's now a woman. Will you please come with me?
She will not. Fetch Mary here.
No, I've been to leave her for my sight.
You will leave her out.
Sorry, out of mind, mister.
Fetch Mary, Elizabeth.
What signifies a puppet, Mr. Cheever?
They say. Puppet, look, they say it may signify that she is. Wait, this!
What's there?
It's a needle, Harry, it's a needle!
What signifies a needle?
Why this go hard, well, Proctor, this? I had my doubts, Proctor, I had my doubts. But here's calamity. You see it, sir. It's a needle.
Why, what meaning has it?
The girl, the Williams girl, Abigail Williams. She sat down to dinner at the room Christ's house with me. And without word nor warning, she forced her door. Like a struck beast, he says. It's good scream of boo between the two of them. And he goes to save her. They find 2 inches in the flesh of her belly, and draw a needle out. And if I'm the rush to be those down to testify your wife's familiar spirit pushed it in.
Well, she put it there herself. I hope you're not taking this for proof, mister.
That is hard proof. I have found a puppet Goody Proctor keeps. I have found it, sir. And in the belly of the puppet a needle stuck. I tell you true, Proctor. I never worked to see such proof now, sir. And I've been to it.
Here, Mary. And how did that puppet come into this house?
What was that, sir?
This puppet.
Why, I believe it is.
It is your puppet, is it not?
It is, sir.
And how did it come into this house?
I made it in the court today, sir, and give it to Goody Proctor tomorrow.
Now, sir, do you have it?
Mary Warren, a needle had been found inside this puppet.
I didn't know harm of it, sir.
You stuck that needle in yourself.
Oh, I believe I did, sir.
What say you then?
Child, you are certain that this be your natural memory? Could it be that someone conjures you even now to say this?
Conscious me. Well, no, sir, I will tell you myself, I think. Lady Susanna Walcott, she's only sewn it in the court. Ask Abby. Abby sat beside me while I made it.
Biddy be gone. Your mind must surely be settled now, Mr. Howard. Bid him out!
What signifies a needle?
Mary, you charge a cold and cruel murder on Abigail.
Murder? I tried to...
Abigail was stabbed tonight. The needle was found stuck into her belly.
And she charges me.
Aye.
What a girl is murder! She must be ripped out of the world!
You heard that, sir? Ripped out of the world, she said. Herrick, you heard it.
Out with you! Out with you!
He ripped the deputy governor's warrant, man.
Damn the deputy governor out of my house!
Proctor.
And get you gone with him! You are a broken
Proctor,
mister.
if she is innocent...
If she is innocent, would you never wonder if Paris be innocent, or Abigail? Or is the accuser always holy now? Were they born this morning with as clean as God's fingers? I'll tell you what's walking Salem. Vengeance is walking Salem. We are what we always were, but now crazy little children jangling the keys of the kingdom and common vengeance right to the law. This warranted vengeance. I'll not give my wife to vengeance.
Oh, go, John.
You are not cold.
No, I meant outside. We cannot hear you. We'll find you, John.
Would you see her taken Proctor to court? Push us higher! God will not let you wash your hands of this.
John, I think I must go with you.
Mary, there is bread enough for the morning. You will bake in the afternoon. Help Mr. Proctor, as you were his daughter. You owe me that, and much more. When the children wake, speak nothing of witchcraft. It will only frighten them.
I'll bring you home. I'll bring you soon.
John, bring me soon.
I'll fall like an ocean on that court. Fear nothing.
I will fear nothing. Tell the children. I have gone to visit someone sick.
Eric, don't chain him out. Off with him. Don't you chain him. I'll not have it. I'll not have it.
And yes, I am minister. She's a fraud, you know it is a fraud. What keeps you, man?
I'll pay you, Eric. I will surely pay you.
You're late, John. I cannot help myself. I must tell you all. Keep you inside this place till I'm gone. Mr. Proctor.
Out of my sight.
Charity, Proctor, charity. What I have heard in her favour, I will not fear to testify in court. God help me, I cannot judge her guilty or innocent, I know not. Only consider this. The world goes mad and it profit nothing. You should lay the cause to the vengeance of the little girl.
You be ordained in God's own tears. You are a coward now!
Proctor, I cannot think God be provoked so grandly by such a petty cause. The jails are packed, our greatest judges sit in Salem now, and hangings promised. And we must look to cause proportionate. Were their murder done and never brought to light? Abomination, some secret blasphemy that stinks to heaven. Think on the cause, man, and let you help me discover it. There's your way, there is your only way when such confusion strikes upon the world. Let you counsel among yourselves. Think on your village, and what may have drawn from heaven such thunderous wrath upon you all. I shall pray God open our eyes.
No word of the next thing, you know.
Leave me, Francis. Leave me.
Tell me, John. Are we lost?
Go on, Charles. We'll speak of it tomorrow.
Think on it then. We'll go early, eh?
Aye. Go now.
Good night, John.
Very likely they'll never come home once they get on for evidence.
You will come to the court with me, Mary. You will tell it in the court.
Tell the judge what happened.
You will tell the court how come that bobbing here and who's something leave with it.
You kill me for saying that. I haven't told the truth of you, Mr. Proctor.
She's told you.
I've known it, sir. She'll ruin me with it, I know she will.
Good. Then when the same has been done, we will slide together into our pit. You will tell the court what you know.
Cannot thou turn on me?
My wife must never die for me. That goodness must never die for me. I'll bring your guts into your mouth. Make your peace with it. Heaven and hell grapple on our backs and all our old protectors will be ripped away. Make your peace.
Peace is providence. No great change. We are only what we always were. Naked now. Aye, naked. And the wind. God's sights wind will blow.
Arrest Your Excellency!
Let me bring my evidence in! Let go, and you take your hands off, Charles!
Charles!
I've got evidence for the court!
You cannot go in there, Charles. It's a court.
All right,
Baby, calm a moment.
you, Miss Hale, you go in there and demand I speak!
A moment, sir, a moment.
They'll be hanging my wife!
How dare you come boarding into this court, Corley? You gone daft?
You're not a Boston judge yet, Haythorne. You'll not call me daft!
Who is this man? Giles Corey, sir, and more
I'm
contentious.
asked the question, and I'm old enough to answer it. My name's Corey, sir. Giles Corey. I have 300 acres and timber in addition. 'Tis my wife you'll be condemning in there now.
And how do you imagine to help our cause with such contemptuous rot?
Now,
Be gone! Your old age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
telling lies about me, sir. Telling lies.
Do you take it upon yourself to determine what this court shall believe and what it shall set aside?
Your Excellency, we mean no disrespect.
Disrespect? It is disruption, mister. This is the highest court of the supreme government of this province. Do you know it?
Your Excellency, I only said she was reading books. I never said she went old.
Books? What books?
My third wife, sir. I never had one so taken of books before, and I just thought to find the cause why, you see. I never called her forbidden. I lost charity with the woman. I lost charity with her.
Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defence. I think in all justice you must hear it.
Then let him submit his evidence in proper affidavit. You are surely aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hare. Now clear this room.
We're desperate, sir. We can wait 3 days now and cannot be heard.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife's Rebecca worked again this morning.
Indeed. I'm amazed to find you in such uproar, Mr. Nurse. I have only good reports of your character.
I think you should be rested in contempt, sir.
Let you write your
We
plea.
have proof of your eyes, sir. God forbid you to shut them to it. The girls, sir. The girls are frauds. What's that? They're all deceiving you. We have proof of it.
It's contempt. Contempt, sir.
Please, Judge. Mr. Nurse, you know who I am.
I surely do. And you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And do you know that near to 400 are in the jails for Marblehead to live, and upon my signature?
I
And 72 condemned to hang by my signature.
never thought I'd say to such a weighty judge. You are deceived.
Warren, what are you about here?
You must speak with the Deputy Governor.
Did you not tell me that Mary Warren was sick in bed?
She were, Your Honour. When I got a fetch at a call last week, she said he was sick.
She's been striving with us all week, Your Honour. Now she comes to tell you the truth of this.
Who is this?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
I think you must hear the girl, sir. She has evidence for the court.
What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirit, sir.
Never saw no spirits.
She has signed a deposition, sir. And in it she states that there were no devils.
I accept no depositions. Now, Mr. Proctor, do you know the entire intention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through the children?
I know that, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out to people for sending their spirits out? I cannot hear you.
It will pretend, she says.
And the other girls, Susanna Walcott and the rest, they are also pretend. Excellency, you surely cannot think that so vile a lie be spread in open court. Indeed not. But it strike hard upon me that she will dare come here with such a tale. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether I shall hear your evidence, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn our hot fire here. It melts down all concealment.
I know that, sir.
Let me continue. I understand well that a husband's tenderness may drive him to extravagance in defense of a wife. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence be the truth?
It is, and you will surely know it.
And you thought to declare this revelation in open court before the public?
I thought I would, sir, with your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose, Mr.
I would free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your spirit, any desire to overthrow this court.
I know, sir.
Your Excellency, Mr. Chief, I think it would be my duty, sir, if not deny it. When we come to take his wife down to court, Richard Warren.
Now you have it! Who did that, Mr. Hare?
Aye, who did?
It were a temper, sir. I knew not what I did.
Mr. Proctor,
Aye, sir.
have you ever seen the devil?
No, sir.
You are in all respects a gospel Christian.
I am, sir.
Such a Christian that will not come to church for once in a month. Not come to church?
I have no love for Mr. Paris. It is no secret, but God I surely love.
He plough on Sunday, sir.
Plough on Sunday?
Think of the evidence, John. I am a fish with the cloth. I can't keep it.
I have ploughed once or twice on Sunday, sir. But I have 3 children. Up until last year, my land gave little.
There's other Christians who do plough on Sunday, if the truth be known.
Excellency, I cannot think you may judge the man on such evidence.
I judge nothing. I tell you straight, sir. I've seen marvels in this court. I've seen people choked before my eyes by spirits. I've seen people stabbed with pins and slashed with daggers. I haven't until this moment not the slightest reason to doubt that the children are telling the truth. Do you understand what I mean?
Your Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived so long with such upright reputations?
Do you read the Gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the Gospel.
I think not. Or you should surely know that Cain were an upright man, and yet he did kill Abel.
Aye, God tells us that. But who tells us that Rebecca and Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending out a spirit on them? It is the children only, sir, and this one was flesh. He lied to you.
Aye, she's the one.
Mr. Proctor, this morning your wife sent me a claim in which she states she is pregnant now.
My wife? Pregnant?
Well, there'd be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
If she says she is pregnant, then she must be, sir. That woman would never lie, Mr. Danforth.
She will not.
Never, sir. Never.
I have thought it too convenient to be credited. However, if I should tell you that I will allow her to be kept another month, and if she begins to show her natural signs, you shall have her living yet another year until she is delivered. What say you to that? Well, come, sir. You say your purpose is to save your wife. Good then. She is saved another year, and a year is long. What say you? It is done now. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger. He's come to overthrow this court, sir.
These are my friends. Their wives are also accused.
I judge nothing. I am ready to hear your evidence.
I come not to hurt the court, sir.
Marshal, will you go into the court and bid Judge Stoughton and Judge Stewart declare recess for 1 hour? And let them go to the tower if they will. All witnesses and prisoners are to be kept in the building.
Right, sir. If I may say it, sir, I've known this man all my life. He's a good man, sir.
I'm sure of it, Marshal. Now, Mr. Proctor, what depositions you have for us? And I bid you be clear, open as the sky, and honest.
I am no lawyer, sir.
The pure in heart need no lawyers. Proceed, you will.
Will you read this first, sir? Sort of testament. The people signing it declare their good opinion of Rebecca, my wife, and Martha Corey.
Their good opinion.
They're all landholding farmers and members of your church. You will notice, sir, that they've known the women many years, and they never saw no sign of our dealings with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
Mr. Danforth, I gave him my word no harm comes to them for signing this.
This is a clear attack on the court.
Is every defence an attack upon the court? Can no one give
All
their evidence?
innocent and Christian people are happy for the court in Salem. These people are gloomy for it. And I think you will want to know from each and every one of them what discontents them with you.
I think they should both be examined, sir.
It is not necessary.
These are all covenanted Christians, sir.
Then I am sure they may have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have warrants drawn for all of these. Arrest for examination. Now, Mr. Proctor, what other information do you have for us? You may sit, Mr. Nurse. No, old man, you have not hurt these people if they are of good conscience. But you must understand, sir, that the man is either with this cause or he must be counted against it. She's not hearty, I see.
No, sir, she's not. Now, Mary, remember the angel Raphael, what he said to the boy Tobias? Remember it? Do that which is good, and no harm will come to thee.
Come, man, and wait here.
Your deposition, Giles, give him yours.
What lawyer drew this up, Corey?
You know I never had a lawyer in my life. I thought.
It is very well phrased. My compliments. Mr. Paris, if Mr. Putnam is in the court, will you ask him to come in? You have no legal training, Mr. Corey?
Oh, I have the best, sir. 33 times in court in my life, and always the plaintiff too.
Then you're much put upon.
Oh, I never put upon. I know my rights and I shall have them. Your father tried a case of mine once, must be, 35 years ago, I think.
Indeed.
Well, he never spoke to you of it.
I cannot recall it.
That's strange. He gave me £5 damages. Very fair judge, your father. You see, I had this old white mare, and this fella, he came to borrow it, and he has him there.
Mr. Putnam, I have here an accusation by Mr. Corey against you. He states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchcraft against George Jacobs that is now in jail.
It's nothing but a lie.
Mr. Putnam states that your charge is a lie. What do you say to that?
Well, far gone, Thomas Putnam, that's what I say.
But what proof do you submit to your charge, sir?
Well, there's your proof there. Now, if Jacobs hangs for a witch, he'll forfeit his land. That's the law. There's only Putnam here with coin enough to buy such a piece of land. That man is killing his neighbours for their land.
But proof, sir.
Proof, the truth there. I have it from an honest man who heard Putnam say, the day his daughter cried out on Jacobs, he said she'd given him a great gift of land.
The name of this man?
What name?
The man who gave this information.
Well, I cannot give you no name.
Why not?
You know very well why not. If I give his name, he'll lay in jail for the rest of his life.
This is contempt. Contempt, Mr. Danforth.
You will surely give us his name.
I'm sorry, I cannot give you no name. I mentioned my wife's name once, and I shall burn in hell as long as I live for it. I stand mute.
Then I have no choice but to arrest you in contempt of this court. Do you understand?
This is an hearing. You can't clap me for contempt of an hearing.
Oh. It's a proper lawyer, is it? Do you wish me to declare the court in full session here, or will you give me good reply?
I cannot give you no name, sir. I cannot.
You are a foolish old man. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. The court is now in session. I ask you, Mr. Corey.
Your Honour, you have the story in confidence. How can you betray that trust?
The devil lives on confidences. Without confidences, there can be no conspiracy, Your Honour.
I think it must be broken, sir.
Old man, if your informants speak the truth, then let him come here openly like a decent man. But if he seek to hide anonymity, I must know why. Now, sir, the government and the Central Church demand of you the name of him who reported Mr. Thomas Putnam a common murderer.
Excellency,
Mr. Hare.
we cannot blink it more. There is a prodigious fear of this court in the country.
Then there is a prodigious guilt in the country. Are you afraid to be questioned here, Mr. Hare?
I may only fear the Lord, sir, but there is fear in the country nevertheless.
Reproach me not with a fear in the country. There is a fear in the country because Because there is a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
And it does not follow that everyone accused is part of it.
No uncorrupted man may fear this court, Mr. Hale. None. You are under arrest in contempt of this court. Now sit you down and take counsel with yourself, or you will be sent into jail until you answer all questions.
Cut your throat,
No,
I'll
Giles!
kill you yet!
Peace, Giles, peace! Prove ourselves. Now we will.
Say no more, John. He's only playing with us. He will sign us all.
This is a court of law, mister. I'll have no effrontery here. Mr. Puck, thank you for your assistance. You may leave us.
Forgive him, sir, for his old age. We'll prove it all now, we will. You cannot weep. Remember the angel. Hold to it. There is your rock. This is Mary Warren's depositions. And in it she swears, I never saw Satan, nor any spirit, vague or clear, that Satan may have sent to hurt her. She now declares that her friends are lying now.
Excellency, I think this goes to the heart of the matter.
It surely does.
I cannot say he is an honest man. I know him little. But in all justice, sir, a claim so weighty cannot be pursued by a farmer. In God's name, sir, stop here, send him home, and let him come again with a lawyer.
Now look you, Mr. Hale.
I have signed 72 death warrants. I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take a life without there be a proof so immaculate that no qualm of justice may doubt it.
Mr. Hale, you surely do not doubt my justice.
I have this morning signed away the soul of Rebecca Nurse. I'll not conceal it. My hand shakes yet as with a wound. I pray you, sir, this argument let lawyers present.
Mr. Hale, believe me, for a man of such terrible learning, you are most bewildered. I hope you will forgive me, sir. I've been 32 years at the bar, and I should be confounded were I called upon to defend these people. I'll let you consider, and I bid you all do likewise. In an ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? One calls up witnesses to prove his innocence. But which crime? Ipso facto, on its face and by its nature, an invisible crime is not. Therefore, who may possibly be witness to it? The witch and the victim. None of them. Now, we cannot hope that the witch will accuse herself. Granted. Therefore, we must rely upon her victims. And they do testify. The children certainly do testify. As for the witches, none will doubt that we are most eager for all their confessions. Therefore, what is there left for a lawyer to bring out? I think I have made my point, have I not?
This child claims the girls are untruthful, and if they are not...
That is precisely what I am about to consider. What more may you ask of me, unless you doubt my probity?
I surely do not, sir. Let you consider it, then.
And let you set your heart at rest. A deposition, Mr. Proctor.
I should like to question...
Mr. Paris, I bid you be silent! Marshal, will you go into the courts and bring the children here? Mary Warren.
What made this turn out? Has Mr. Proctor threatened you for this deposition?
No, sir.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Has he threatened you?
No, sir.
Then you tell me that you sat in my court, callously lying, when you knew people would hang by your evidence. Answer me!
I did, sir.
How were you instructed in your life? Do you not know that God damns all liars? Or is it now that you lie?
No, sir. I'm with God now. I'm with God.
You are with God. I will tell you this. You are either lying now, or you were lying in court. In either case, you have committed perjury, and you will go to jail for it. You cannot lightly say you lied, Mary Warren. Do you understand that?
I cannot lie no more. I'm with God. I'm with God.
These will be sufficient. Sit you down. Your friend, Mary Warren, has given us a deposition in which she swears she never saw familiar spirits, apparitions, or any other manifest of the devil. She swears also that none of you have seen these things either. Now, it may be that Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan, who sends her here to distract our sacred purpose. If so, her neck will break for it. But if she speak the truth, I bid you now drop your guard and confess your pretense, for a quick confession will go easier with you. Abigail Williams, rise. Is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
Children, a very auger bit will now be turned into your souls until your honesty is proved. Will either of you change your positions, or do you force me to a hard question?
I have not changed, sir. She lies.
You would go on with it.
Aye, sir.
A poppet was found in Mr. Proctor's house, stabbed by a needle. Mary Warren claims you sat beside it in the court while she made it, and saw her naked, and witnessed how she herself stabbed the needle into the poppet for safekeeping. What do you say to that?
It's a lie, sir.
While you worked for Mr. Proctor, did you see any poppets in this house?
Billy Proctor always kept pockets.
You're right. Your Honour, my wife never kept her pockets. Mary Warren confesses it were her pocket. What makes she profit from turning about? What makes she gain but hard questioning and worse?
You are charging Abigail Williams with a marvellous cool plot to murder. Do you understand that?
Aye, sir. I believe she means to murder.
This child would murder your wife?
It is not a child. Hear me, sir. In the sight of the congregation, she were twice this year put out of this very meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's this? Laughter during? Excellency, she were under tutelous power at that time, but she is solemn now.
She's someone now going to hang people.
Be quiet, man.
Surely have no bearing on the question, sir. He charges contemplation of murder.
Aye. Continue, Mr. Proctor.
Now, Mary, tell the governor how you danced in the woods.
Excellency, since I come to say...
Give me 9 moments, sir.
What is this dancing?
Abigail leads the girls to the woods, sir. There they have danced there naked.
Your Honour, this...
Mr. Paris discovered them himself in the dead of night. There's the child she is.
Mr. Paris, I can only say, sir, that I never found any of them naked, and this man because you discovered them dancing in the woods. Abigail?
Your Excellency, when I arrived from Beverley, Mr. Paris told me that.
Well, do you deny it, Mr. Paris? I do not, sir, but I never found any of them naked. But she had danced. Aye, sir.
Excellency, permit me.
Pray proceed.
Mary, you say that you saw no spirits. When you were threatened by any manifest of the devil or devil's agents.
No, sir.
And yet when confronted by people in court accused of witchcraft, you would faint, saying spirits rose out of their bodies.
Your Honour, she only pretended to faint.
Then so you intend to faint now?
Now?
I can't faint now, sir.
You're not pretending.
I cannot do it.
Then you will confess, will you not, that we're attacking spirits when you faint?
No, sir.
Excellency, this is a trick to blind the court.
It's not a trick. I only used to faint because I thought I saw spirits.
Thought you saw them.
Aye, Your Honour, but I did not.
How can you think you saw them, unless you saw them?
I cannot tell how, but I did. I heard the other girls screaming, and you, Your Honour, you seemed to believe them. And then, they were only sport in the beginning, sir, but then the whole world cried spirits, spirits. And I promise you, Mr. Danforth, I only thought I saw them, but I did not.
Surely your Excellency is not taking my simple lie.
Abigail, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this.
And beware of it, child. To God, every soul is precious, and his vengeance is terrible on men that take life without a cause. Is it possible, child, these spirits you have seen are illusion only? Some deception that makes
Why,
your mind...
it's a base question, sir.
Child, I would have you consider...
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I have seen my blood running out. I have been near to murdered every day because I don't like you pointing out the devil's people. And this is my reward. To be mistrusted. Denied.
Child, I do not
Let
trust
you
you.
away. Want you to be so mighty that the power of hell may not turn your ways. Beware.
But what is it, child?
I know not. A wind. Cold wind has come. Happy, Your Honour. I freeze.
They're pretending.
Mary, do you send this shadow upon me? I want to say I freeze. I freeze. It is a wind. A wind. Happy, don't do that.
Mary Warren, do you see your spirits out? Do you witch hunt?
Oh, Heavenly Father, take away this shadow!
How do you call heaven whore?
Oh, man, would you?
It is a whore.
The devil, he's lying!
Mark her. Now she'll suck a scream to stab me with.
You will prove this. This will not pass.
I have known her, sir. I have known her. You are a legend.
John, you cannot say
Oh,
such a thing.
Francis, I wish there was some evil in you that you might know me. A man that does not cast away his good name, you surely know that.
What time? In what place?
In the proper place, where my beasts are bedded. On the last night of my joy, some 8 months past. She used to serve me in my nest. Men may think God sleeps. God sees everything, and I know it now. And I beg you, sir, I beg you, see her for what she is. My wife, my dear good wife. Take this girl, sir, put her out on the high road, and her be what she is, another vanity. Forgive me, sir. Forgive me. She thinks to dance with me on my wife's grave. And there is a promise in such swear, but it is a horse vengeance, and you must see it. I set myself entirely in your hands. You surely must see it now.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this.
If I must answer that, I will leave and I will not come back.
I've made a bell of my honour, and I've rung the doom of my good name. You will believe me, Mr. Danforth. My wife is innocent, except she knew a whore when she saw one.
Look. I'll not have such looks.
You will remain where you are. Girls, be seated. Mr. Paris, you go into the court and bring Goodwife Proctor out. You honour this. Bring her out! And tell her not one word of what's been spoken here. And let you knock before you enter. Now we shall touch the bottom of this swamp. Mr. Proctor, you say your wife is an honest woman.
In her life, sir, she has never lied. There are them that cannot sing, and them that cannot weep. My wife cannot lie, and I paid much to learn it.
And when she put this girl out of your house, she put her out for a harlot.
Aye, sir.
And knew her for a harlot.
Aye, sir. She knew her for a harlot.
Good then. And if she tell me, child, it were for harlotry, may God sprit his mercy upon you. Hold! Turn your back. Turn your back. Do likewise. Let neither of you turn to face Goody Proctor. No one in this room is to speak one word or raise a gesture, aye or nay. Enter. Mr. Shiva, are you ready? Come here, woman. Look at me only, not at your husband. In my eyes only. Good. We are given to understand that at one time you dismissed your servant Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss her? You will look in my eyes only, not at your husband. The answer is in your memory, and you need no help to give it to me. Why did you dismiss Abigail Williams?
She dissatisfied me and my husband.
In what way? Dissatisfied you?
She were... Your Honour, in that time, I was sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man. He is never drunk at summer, nor wasting his time at the shuffleboard, but always at his work. But in my sickness, see, sir, I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw my husband somewhat turning from me. And this girl...
Look at me!
Hi, sir. Abigail Williams.
What of Abigail Williams?
I came to think he fancied her. So one night I lost my wits, I think, and put her out on the high road.
And your husband? Did he indeed turn from you?
My husband is a goodly man, sir.
Then he did not turn from you.
He...
Woman, look at me! To your own knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer me! Is your husband a lecher?
No, sir.
Remove her, Marshal!
Elizabeth, tell the truth!
proof she has spoken. Remove her.
Elizabeth, I've confessed it.
Oh, God!
Johnny, you've got to say my name, sir.
Excellency, it is a natural lie to tell. I beg you stop now before another is condemned. I may shut my conscience to it no longer. Private vengeance is working through this testimony. At the beginning, this man has struck me true. By my oath to heaven, I believe him now, and I pray you call back his wife.
She spoke nothing of lechery. This man has lied.
I believe him. This girl has always struck me.
You will not! Be gone! Be gone, I say!
What is it, child? What's there? Child? Girls, why do you...
It's on the beam! Behind the rafter!
Where?
Why? Why do you come, yellow bird?
Where's the bird? I see no bird.
My
Mr.
face.
Hale.
Be quiet.
Do you see a bird?
Be quiet.
You cannot wish to tear my face! Envy is a deadly sin, Mary! Abby! Oh, Mary, this is a black art to change your shape. No, I cannot! I cannot stop my mouth. It's God's work I do. Abby, I'm here.
They're pretending, Mr. Danforth.
Oh, Mary, please don't come down. Her claws, she's stretching her claws.
Lies, lies.
Oh, Mary, please don't hurt me. You're not hurting her.
Why does she see this vision?
She sees nothing. She sees nothing. Abby, you mustn't. Abby, you mustn't. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Mary Warren, draw back your spirit out of them.
Mr. Danforth. Mr. Danforth.
Have you compacted with the devil? Have you?
Never. 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 Never.
Oh, I can only repeat you.
Give me a whip. I'll stop it.
They're sporting. They're sporting. Abby, stop it. Abby, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
A little while ago you were afflicted. Now it seems you afflict others. Where did you find this power?
I have no power. I have no power.
They're gulling you, mister.
Why did you turn about these past 2 weeks? You have seen the devil, have you not?
You cannot believe them.
You have seen the devil. You have made compact with Lucifer, have you not?
You goddamn sort of liars.
What do you say? I cannot hear you.
Here he
I
goes.
say you will confess if you or you will hang. Well, do you know who I am? I say you will hang if you do not open with me.
And with the angel Raphael, do that which is good and no harm will come to
Her
thee.
wings! Her wings are spreading! Mary, don't! Please don't!
I see nothing, Your Honour.
Do you confess this now? Speak!
I cannot! I cannot!
Cast the devil out. Look him in the face. Trample him. We'll save you, Mary. But stand fast against him.
Look out! He's coming down!
Mary, tell the governor.
Don't touch me!
Mary.
Don't! You're the devil's man.
Praise God.
Praise God. No! I love God. I'll not hang with you. I love God. I bless God.
He bid you do the devil's work?
He come at me by night and every day. Decide.
The devil's book, he come with a book.
My name. You want my name? I'll bet you, he says, if my wife hangs. We must go and overthrow the court, he says.
Mr. Hale.
He wakens me every night. His eyes were like coals, and his fingers curl my neck. But I see him.
Excellency, this child's gone wild.
No! I love God. I go your way no more. I love God. I bless God. Happy. Happy. I'll never hurt you more.
What are you? You are combined with the Antichrist, are you not? I have seen your power. You'll not deny it. What say you?
Excellency,
I'll have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Do you confess yourself befouled with hell, or do you keep that black allegiance yet? What say you, mister?
I say, God is dead.
Hear it! Hear it!
A fire is burning, and I hear the boot of Lucifer, and I see his filthy face, and it is my face. Yours, Danforth, for them that quail to bring men out of ignorance, as I have quailed, and as you now quail, when you know in all your black hearts that this be flawed. God damns our kind especially, and we will burn together. Take
denounce these proceedings.
You're pulling down evidence, raising up a whore!
I denounce these proceedings and I quit this court.
Mr. Hale! Mr. Hale!
Sarah? Wake up. Sarah, good.
Majesty! Come in, come in. He's here, Majesty's come.
Go to the north cell. This place is haunted now.
Don't look to me like His Majesty. Look to me like a marshal.
Get along with you now. Clear this place.
It's you, Marshal. I thought sure you'd be the devil coming for us. Could obviously be excited if we were going away.
Where are you off to, Sarah?
We go to Barbados. Soon the devil gets here with them feathers and their wings.
Oh, and a happy voyage to you.
A pair of bluebirds when it's only the two of us, Marshal. Oh, it'd be a grand transformation.
Let's give me that then, or you'll never rise off the ground.
I
Come along now.
speak for you if you decide to come along with us, Marshal.
Not refusing it, for it's proper morning to fly to hell.
Oh, not be hell in Barbados. The devil, he'll be pleasure man in Barbados. He'll be singing and dancing. It's you folks round here, you rise him up. It's too cold round here for that old boy. He freezes his soul in Massachusetts. Sarah, come on.
I'm here, Majesty.
Come along now, come along.
No, he coming for me. I'm going home.
Oh, that's not safe. That's some poor old cow, a hat full of milk now. Come on, get out of here, along with you.
Come get me home.
Take you home.
Good morning, Excellency.
Where is Mr. Paris?
I'll fetch you.
Marshal. When did Reverend Hale arrive?
Toward midnight, I think, sir.
What's his business here?
Those amongst those that were hanged. Praise the goody nurse now. Mr. Paris, good.
That man had no right to enter here, Marshal. Why have you let him in?
Mr. Paris, remind me, sir. I cannot deny it.
Are you drunk, Marshal?
No, sir. It's better than I no fire in here.
Don't fetch Mr. Paris. There is a prodigious stench in here.
I just now cleared the people out for you, sir.
Beware hard drink, Marshal.
Let you question Her Excellency. I should not be surprised to hear he has been preaching in Andover recently.
We'll come to that. Speak nothing of Andover. Paris prays with him. That's strange.
Excellency, I wonder if it could be wise to let Mr. Paris so gratuitously from the prisoners. I sometimes think the man has a mad look about him these days.
Mad?
Yesterday I met him around his house and bid him good morning. And he wept and went upon his way. I do not think it well doing to see him so unsteady.
Well, perhaps he has some sorrow.
Cows, sir.
Cows?
There'd be so many cows wandering the fields, now they're master of the fence. I'm not disagreeing with the real velocity now. I know Mr. Paris the art of the farm saw yesterday. There was great contention about the cow. Contention made the week, sir. We're always mad with contention.
Oh, good morning, sir. Thank you for coming. I beg your pardon, waking you so early. Good morning, Judge Payton.
Reverend Hale had no right to enter here.
Excellency, a moment.
Did you alone with the prisoners?
Well, what's his business here?
Excellency, hear me. It is a providence. Reverend Hale has returned. Bring Rebecca nurse to God.
He bids her confess.
Hear me. Rebecca has not given me a word this 3 months since she came. Now she sits with him, and her sister, and Martha Corey, and 2 or 3 others, and he pleads with them, confess their crimes, and save their lives.
Why? This is indeed a providence. And they soften. They soften.
Not yet. But I thought the summon you, we might think of whether it be not wise to... I have to put a question, and I hope you will not think...
Mr. Paris, be plain, what troubles you?
There is news that the court must reckon with. My niece, sir. My niece, I believe she has vanished.
Vanished?
I thought to invite you earlier in the week.
Why? When did she go?
This will be the 3rd night, sir. You see, she told me she would sleep at Mary Lewis for a night, and next day, when she does not return, I sent to Mr. Lewis to inquire. Mercy told him she would stay at my house for the night.
They are both gone?
They are, sir.
Where might they be? I will send a party for them.
I believe, Excellency, they'd be aboard a ship. My daughter tells me how she heard them talking since last week, and tonight I discovered my strong box was broken into.
She has robbed you.
£31 is gone. I am penniless.
Mr. Paris, you are a brainless man.
Excellency, if profit nothing, you should blame me. I cannot think they would run off, except they fear to keep in Salem any longer. Mark it, sir. Abigail had close knowledge of the town, and since the news of Andover was broken here...
Andover is remedied. The court returns there on Friday and will resume examinations.
I am sure of it, sir. But rumour here speaks rebellion in Andover.
There is no rebellion in Andover.
I tell you what is said here, sir. Andover have thrown out the court, they say. I will have no part in witchcraft. There'll be a faction here feeding on that news. And I tell you true, sir, I fear there will be a riot here.
Riot? What, every excuse I've attended, there's been naught but high satisfaction in the town.
Judge Haythorne had put another sword that hangs them now. Rebecca Noss is no preacher that lived 3 years with Bishop before she married him. John Poplar is no Isaac Ward that dragged his family to ruin. Would to God that they were not so, Excellency, but these people have great weight yet in the town. Let Rebecca Nurse stand upon the gibbet and cast up some righteous prayer, and I fear she will wake a vengeance on you.
Excellency, she is condemned as a witch. The court has already said...
Please, Judge Haythorne. How would you propose then?
Excellency, I would postpone these hangings for a time.
There will be no postponement.
Now that Reverend Hale has returned, there is hope, I think. For if you bring even one of these to God, that confession surely damns the others in the public eye, and none may doubt more that they are all linked to hell. This way, unconfessed and claiming innocence, doubts are multiplied. Many honest people will weep for them, and our good purpose is lost in their tears. Give me the list. It cannot be forgotten, sir. When I summon the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, there were hardly 30 people came to hear it. That speaks of discontent, I think.
There will be no postponement.
Excellency.
Now, sir, which of these, in your opinion, may be brought to God? I myself will strive to take them till dawn.
There is not sufficient time till dawn.
I will do my utmost. Which of them do you have hope for?
Excellency, a dagger.
What's that?
Tonight, when I open my door to leave my house, a dagger clattered to the ground. You cannot hang this sword. There is danger for me. I dare not step outside at night.
Reverend Hale, we are gladdened to see you return to your good work.
You must pardon them, they will not budge.
You misunderstand, sir. I cannot pardon these when 12 are already executed for the same offence. It is not just.
Rebecca will not confess.
The sun will rise in a few minutes, Excellency. I must have more time.
Now hear me, and beguile yourselves no more. I will not receive a single plea for pardon or postponement. Them that will not confess will hang. 12 are already executed. The names of these 7 are given out, and the village expects to see them die this morning. While I speak God's law, I will not crack its voice with whimpering. If retaliation is what you fear, then know this. I should hang 10,000 that dare to rise against the law, and an ocean of salt tears could not melt the resolution of the statutes. Now, draw yourselves up like men, as you are bound by having to do, and help me. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale?
All but Proctor. He is in the dungeon.
What's Proctor's way now?
Sits like some great bird. Not know he lived.
His wife? His wife must be well on way with child by now.
She is, sir.
Mr. Paris, you have a closer knowledge of this man. Might her presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. We have not seen her this 3 months. I should summon her.
Is he yet adamant? Has he struck at you again?
He cannot, sir. Changed the wall.
Fetch Goody Proctor to me, and then let you bring him up.
Excellency, if you postpone a week and publish to the town that you are striving for their confessions, that speak mercy on your part, not falsehood.
Mr. Hale, as I, like Joshua, am not empowered by God to stop this sun from rising, so I cannot withhold from them the perfection of their punishment.
If you think God wills you to raise rebellion, Mr. Danforth, you are mistaken.
You have heard rebellion spoken in the town?
Excellency, there are orphans wandering from house to house. Abandoned cattle bellow on the high road, the stink of rotting crops hangs everywhere, and no man knows when the harlot's cry may end his life. You wonder yet if rebellion spoke? Better you should marvel how they do not burn your province.
Mr. Hale, have you preached in Andover this month?
Thank God they have no need of me in Andover.
Oh, you baffle me, sir. Why have you returned here?
Why, it is all simple. I come to do the devil's work. I come to counsel Christians they should belie themselves. I have blood on my head. Can you not see the blood on my head?
Hush, hush. Goody Proctor, I hope you are hearty.
I only got 6 months before my time.
Pray be at your ease. We come not for your life. We... Mr. Hale, you speak with it.
Goody Proctor, your husband is marked to hang this morning.
I have heard.
You know, do you not, that I have no connection with the cause? I come of my own, Goody Proctor. I would save your husband's life, for if he is taken, I count myself his murderer. Do you understand me?
What do you want of me?
Goody Proctor, I have gone this 3 months like our Lord into the wilderness. I have sought a Christian way, but damnation stumbled on a minister that counselled men to lie.
It's no lie. You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie, they are innocent.
Hear no more of that.
Let you not mistake your duty as I mistook mine. I came to this village like a bridegroom to his beloved, bearing gifts of high religion, the very crowns of holy law I brought. And what I touched with my bright confidence, it died. And where I turned the eye of my great faith, blood flowed up. Goody Proctor, cleave to no faith where faith brings blood. It is mistaken law that leads you to sacrifice. Life, woman, life is God's most precious gift. No principle, however glorious, may justify the taking of it. I beg you, woman, prevail upon your husband to confess. Let him give his lie. Quail not before God's judgment in this. But it may well be that God damns a liar less than he that throws his life away for pride. Plead with him. I cannot think he will listen to another.
I think that be the devil's argument.
Woman, before the Lord of God we are as swine.
You cannot read his will.
I cannot dispute with you, sir. I lack learning for it.
Good Proctor, you are not summoned here for disputation. Be there no wifely tenderness within you? He will die with the sunrise. Your husband. Oh, what say you? Will you contend with him? Are you stone? I tell you true, had I no other proof of your unnatural life, your dry eyes now would be sufficient evidence that you have delivered up your soul to hell. Why, a very ape could weep at such calamity. Has the devil dried up every tear of pity within you? Oh, take her out. It profit nothing that she should speak with him.
Let me speak with your excellency.
You will strive with him? Will you plead with him for his confession, or will you not?
I promise nothing. Let me speak with him.
Excellency, can you leave them?
Mr. Proctor, you have been notified, have you not? I see light in the sky, mister. Let you counsel with your wife. May God help you turn your back on hell.
Excellency,
If you decide to come aside, Mr. Proctor, I'll lead you.
It grows.
There is no where it will end.
Farewell. Rebecca Samuel.
You have not seen.
I have not.
You are alive.
You have been tortured.
Come for my life now.
I know.
No, have yet confessed.
Have you many confessed?
Well,
There'll be 100 or more, they say. Could his allies one? As I have retrieved one. What are they?
Rebecca,
Not Rebecca. She is the one who's in heaven now. Not make her tell more.
and John,
You have not heard.
I hear nothing where I am kept.
Giles. It's dead.
And where he am.
He went up hand. He did not answer Iron Maid's indictment. But he demanded the charge. They hang him short and knocked him out the spot. So he stand mute and died Christian unto the Lord. And so his sons will have his farm. It is the Lord. For he could not be condemned to wisdom without he answered the indictment I obey.
How does he die?
They press him, John.
Press.
Great stones they lay upon his chest. Considering the iron name. They say he gives them but 2 words. More weight
you have me do?
As you will, I will have it. I want you living, Don. That's sure.
Charles's wife. She confessed.
She will not.
Here's a pretense, Elizabeth.
Please.
I cannot mount a gibbet like a saint. It is a fraud. I'm not that man. My honesty is broke, and I am not a good man. Nothing spoiled by giving them this lie that was not rotten long before.
And yet you've not confessed till now. That speak goodness in you.
Spite only keeps me inside. It's hard to lie to dogs. I'll have your forgiveness, Elizabeth.
It is not me.
I'll have you see some honesty in it. Let them that never lie die out to keep their souls. To me, it is a pretense. A vanity that will not blind God or keep my children out of the wind. What say you?
John, it comes the Lord that I should forgive you. If you will not forgive yourself, it is not my soul, John. It is yours. Only be sure of this. For I know you that. Whatever you will do, he's a good man, I think. I have read my heart these 3 months, John. I have things of my own to count. It needs a cold wife to prompt lecturing you.
Enough. Enough.
Better you should know me.
I will not hear it. I know you.
You take my sins upon
No,
you.
I take my own. My own.
John, I counted myself so plain, so poorly made. No honest love could come to me. Suspicion kissed you when I did. I never knew how I should say my love. You were a cold house I kept.
What say you, Doctor? The sun is soon up.
You are the will. And let none be your judge. There be no higher judge under heaven than Proctor is. Forgive me. Forgive me, darling. I never knew such goodness in the world.
I want my life.
You confess yourself.
I shall have my life.
God be praised! He will confess! Proctor will confess!
When you cry out, it is evil, is it not? It is evil.
I cannot judge you, John. I cannot.
Then who will judge me? God in heaven. What is John Proctor? What is John Proctor? I think he is honest. I think so. I am no saint. Let Rebecca go like a saint. To me, it's a fraud.
I am not your judge. I cannot be. Do as you will. Do as you will.
Would you give them such a lie? Say it. Would you give them that? No, you would not. As long as the fire was singeing you, you would not, because it is evil. Good. Then, it is evil. And I do it.
Praise to God, man. Praise to God. You will be blessed in heaven for this. Now, let's have it. Mr. Cheever, are you ready?
Why must it be written?
Why, for the good instruction of the village, mister. This we shall post upon the church door. Where's the marshal? Marshal, hurry! Now, Mr. Proctor, will you speak slowly and directly to the point for Mr. Cheever's sake? Mr. Proctor, have you ever seen the devil in your life? Come now. I see light in the sky. The town waits at the scaffolds. And give out this news. Have you seen the devil? Praise God. And when he come to you, what were his demands? Did you do his work upon the earth?
And you've bound yourself to his service. Come in, woman, come in. Courage, man.
You're all right, eh?
Courage, man, courage. Let her witness your good example that she may herself come to God. Now hear it, goody nurse. Say on, Mr. Proctor. Did you bind yourself to the devil's service?
Why, John.
Now, woman, you surely see that it profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. You will confess yourself with him?
Oh, John. God send his mercy on you.
I say, will you confess yourself, goody nurse?
It is a lie. It is a lie. Oh, may I damn myself. I cannot.
Mr. Proctor, when the devil came to you, did you see Rebecca Nurse in his company? Courage, man. Did you see her with the devil?
No.
Did you see her sister, Mary Eastley, with the devil?
No, I did not.
Did you see Martha Corey with the devil?
I did not.
Did you ever see anyone with the devil?
I did not.
Proctor, you mistake me. I'm not empowered to trade your life for a lie. You have most certainly seen some person with the devil. Mr. Proctor, a score of people have already testified that they saw this woman with the devil.
It's true. Why must I say it?
Why must you say it? Why, you should rejoice to say it, if your soul is truly purged of any love for hell.
They think to go like saints. I like not to spoil their names.
Mr. Proctor, you think they go like saints?
This woman never thought she'd done the devil's work.
I think you mistake your duty here. It matters nothing what she thought. She is convicted of the unnatural murder of children, and you of sending out your spirit against Mary Warren. Your soul alone is at issue here. You will prove its whiteness if you cannot live in a Christian country. Now, will you tell me who conspired with you in the devil's company? To your knowledge, has Rebecca Nurse ever...
This be my own sins. I cannot judge another. I have no tongue for it.
Excellency, it is enough he confess himself. Let him sign it. Let him sign it.
It is a great service. It is a weighty name. It will strike the village as John Proctor confess. Let him sign, I beg you. The sun is up, Excellency.
Very well. Sign your testimony. Give it to him. Well, come and sign it.
You have all witnessed it. Yes, enough.
You will not sign it.
You have witnessed it. What more is needed?
Proctor, do you sport with me? You will sign your name, or it is no confession, mister.
Praise be to the Lord.
If you please, sir.
No.
Proctor.
No.
Stand up.
Yes, son. You have seen it. It is done. You have no need.
Proctor, the village must have proof that you
Yeah,
have signed
the village. I confess to God. God sees my name on this. It is enough.
It is not
You
enough.
came to save my soul, did you not? Here. I have confessed it. It is enough.
You have not.
I have confessed myself. Is there no good penitence that it be public? God does not need my name known upon the church. God sees my name. God knows how black my sins are. Is he not?
Mr. Proctor.
You will not use me. I'm no Sarah Good, titular. John Proctor, you will not use me. It's no part of salvation that you should use me.
I do not wish
I
to
have
use
3
you.
boys. How may I teach them to walk like men in a world? Sold my friend.
You have not sold your friend.
God, me not. I blacken all of them, but this is known upon the church the very day they act for silence.
Mr. Proctor, I must have good and legal proof.
You are lying, Court. Your word is good enough. I have signed it. I have confessed. Tell them that Proctor broke to his knees and wept like a woman. Tell them what you will, but you cannot use my name.
It's the same, is it not? If I report to it or you sign to it.
Oh, it is not the same. What others say, what I sign to is not the same.
Then why will you not let
Because it is my name! And I cannot have another name in my life. Because I lie. And I sign myself to lies. Because I'm not worth the dust of the feet of those that hang. How may I live without my name? I've given you my soul. Leave me my name.
Is that document a lie? If it is a lie, I will not accept it. And what say you? I will not deal in lies, mister. You will give me your honest confession in my hand, or I cannot keep you from the rope. Which way do you go, mister? Marshal!
Proctor! And you will hang. You cannot.
I can. There's your first marvel that I can. You have made your magic now. Now, I do think I see some shred of goodness in John Proctor. Not enough to weave a banner with, but wide enough to keep it from such dogs. Give them no tear. Tears pleasure then. Show water now. Show a stony heart and sing with it.
Let you fear nothing. Another judgment waits his heart.
Hang them high over the town! Who weeps for these? Weeps for corruption!
I've had breakfast.
Go to him, Proctor. There is yet time. Go to him. Proctor! Proctor!
Woman, plead with him. Woman, it is pride, it is vanity. He is helper. Profit him to bleed. Shall the dust praise him? Shall the worms declare his truth? Go to him. Take his shame away.
He have his goodness now. God forbid I take it from him.